Welcome back. Today we'll continue leveling our Blood Elf Rogue through the Burning Crusades Classic expansion. I hope you've been enjoying this series. I've been really enjoying it, getting to know the new expanded area for the Burning Crusades and also trying out a new race. I think we've pretty much cleared up everything here. I just do need to hand in one last quest at Fairbreeze Village. It's always that way, that one last quest you've got to go back for. I think we may as well do it. We'll be leaving the area shortly and it may lead to something good. We're currently, just a quick recap, we are at level 12. We've got a mostly combat spec where we've got points in Sinister Strike and a couple in Lightning Reflexes. I am thinking a few points in Subtlety, since we're on a PvP server, just to help us out a little bit. I'm hoping not to get into too much PvP action, at least at low level. Build up our level of strength and our gear is probably the best way to go. Get a few dungeons in. But I have been kind of eyeing up the Subtlety tree as well. So there's a few good ones in there. Things like Master of Deception. I think that's going to be really kind of key for us on a PvP server. Camouflage and also, where is it? Hemorrhage. An instant strike that deals 110 weapon damage and causes the target to hemorrhage. That looks like a really juicy ability we can use as well. But again, it's all fluid, as they say. We'll see how progression goes and how we get on. It's currently really close to the Dark Portal being opened. I think now it's going to be less than a week as it stands from today. So the pre-patch is live. You can play the Blood Elf race, obviously, the Draenei race. You can try all the updated content for it. And yeah, then it's next week. It's going to be Outland. Really looking forward to it. I'm just undecided about how I'm going to kind of do that. I am looking forward to leveling this character through vanilla content, but I really do want to just jump in and see as well. So I'll see how things progress and let me know what your thoughts are. I have seen a huge amount of players on this realm with boosts, so I think it isn't as controversial as it used to be, grabbing a boost just to kind of get to where you want to be. A lot of people are getting the boost mount as well, which I guess makes sense as you get a discount. But I do kind of like the whole leveling process, even though it's a little bit of a grind, but it's a fun grind.
Farewell.
The information you brought is vital. Now that we know of the trolls' plans, we can prepare for an attack. We won't be caught with our guard down. Can you believe that's actually quite a nice upgrade still?
Keep your wits about you.
That's pretty good. And you know what? It wasn't the greatest quest, but we can say we've mostly done here. Let's get the heck out. Let's get to the Ghostlands. Weapons wise, because for a rogue weapons are going to be totally critical. We have got a nice little green, the Blade of Cunning, which is the rogue reward from the rogue quest, and I did grab the curved dagger of strength. I have been wielding swords, which has been good. It's really helped our uptime, actually, surprisingly so. Like swords with slice and dice, kept up as much as possible, really helps. But we do lose backstab, and I love a good backstab. So I'm going to kind of play around between them both and see how we do, kind of measure performance. Backstab rogue gameplay is really fun, and the crits you get from it are just too juicy to turn up. So we'll see. We've got a bit of a kit. We've got a kind of weapons kit bag going. We have our notched short sword of strength to keep us going for at least a little bit of a while. And that's it from Eversong Woods, really. That's goodbye Eversong. It's been a really nice a nice quest and experience. I've actually really enjoyed it. It's such a kind of tranquil place to level up. Kind of sad to go, but we've got business to do. We've got business to attend to out in the big bad world. I'm sure it'll be fine. do need to level up our first aid as well. We've got 22 points in it and we're still on the basic linen. So I need to really farm humanoids for cloth. Okay, so we'll just pick up these quests. We need some plagued blood samples, and then we need to head over here. I think what we'll do is grab a few of these, pick up any quest hubs around here, and then we can kind of mooch all over to get this done. Luckily we've got our skinning going as well, so we've got a little bit of a money maker. We are sitting on around, what were we on, 365 for coin. I don't think that's too bad. Let's see what Backstab's doing. Very nice. Literally took about 65% health. Maybe get to 20, get a few dungeons in, and then consider respeccing fully into subtlety. The only thing I found with subtlety, it is good and it is fun, but in terms of pure leveling, it isn't the quickest. But it is a hell of a lot of fun. I am actually thinking now, the whole like backstab kind of gameplay is quite worthwhile. Maybe like a gouge backstab kind of cycle, just until we get some better gear. We're kind of limited by stamina at the moment, as we don't have any gear that has a tremendous amount of stamina. Boom, 50% done. Nadia Shola. I guess I'm a bit of a WoW nerd, but I'm not enough of a WoW nerd to kind of know what all the different sayings are. But I would guess it means death. Death to all those who are our enemies. For us right now, the perfect enemy is a humanoid. We can sap it, we can pick it, we can backstab it, although we can't skin it, which is a kind of shame, but still. 3 out of 4 isn't bad. They're just not dropping, so we'll keep going. We'll get some more quests in. hope you're all keeping well and enjoying World of Warcraft if you're playing. Be interested in knowing what characters you're currently playing and leveling up. If you're playing Retail or the Burning Crusades. Come to think of it, how many modes are there now? We've got Retail, the Burning Crusades, we've got Classic, we have the Mists of Pandaria expansion, which is what the old retroactive gameplay was on. Options for everyone.
Speak quickly. Farewell.
I know that we Forsaken appear monstrous to your eyes, but I assure you we mean your people no harm. We are here because of a common enemy, Darkhan the traitor. He has returned and now commands the Scourge that are invading this land from the Steadfast, Deathhome, to the south. Our leader, Lady Sylvanas Windrunner, originally hails from these lands and in fact used to be an elf. She has a history with Darkhan and wants him dead as much as your people do. We will defeat him together, rogue.
Our time will come.
Return to Arcanist Vandril at Tranquillan Gardens.
Beware the living.
And that opens up some very nice quests. I won't read out every quest, I'll just jump into the really fun ones. Just to keep the momentum going.
Anaria Shola. Remember the sun.
Slay 10 Nerubis guards and then return to Arcanist Vandril at the Tranquillan in the Ghostlands.
Shorelaran.
This is actually quite a nice area to do a bit of questing in. It feels it's a bit of a kind of hybrid of the Elf Zone and the Taint.
What now?
Retrieve Rathis Tomba's supplies and return it to him at Tranquillan in the Ghostlands.
Victory for Sylvanas.
I am forsaken.
I think we may be able to get a few bits here if I remember correctly, but it may be later on in the game. Great.
Victory for Sylvanas. Our time will come.
Welcome volunteer, we're running low on supplies here, but the Blood Elves have promised us material assistance. That's where you come in. Take this bill of lading over to Skymaster Sunwing. He'll have further instructions for you on how to best get up to Silvermoon City. Yeah, we can do that at another point. I'm sure we had that last time as well. It's a bit of a back and forth quest. I need to actually get my don't think I need that, but get my macros sorted as well this episode. We're not too bad yet because we're still in kind of our own territory, but it does need to get done sooner than later. Wanted, Knucklerot and Luzran. Search the Ghostlands for Knucklerot and Luzran. Bring their heads to Deathstalker Raphael in Tranquillan. It's suggested for 3 players, and it's technically new content because this has just been released. I'd be interested to see if you can solo it. Because we've got a few bits. We've got evasion. We've pretty much just got evasion. That's quite nice. We'll give it a shot. To find a cure for the plague, we need to understand how it affects different creatures, from the most complex life forms to the lowliest subspecies. I've come here to study the Murlocs since, like us, they've retained free will in undeath. Bring 6 plagued Murloc spines to Apothecary Renzithan in Tranquillin. That's quite a nice reward. Right, we'll do the fetch quest later. Let us grab... These are 10s. Very nicely done. These are 12s, so... Yeah, I think we'll head west first. Grab this. Yeah, head north up the road and get all of these done, I think. And we can get Tomba's supplies as well, and then get more Murlocs. Sounds like a plan. I actually probably should have bought a few potions because it's so busy on this server that it's great for purchasing at the moment. Everyone's selling, everyone's trying to get gold and get as liquid as possible for the new expansion, that you can just buy stuff cheap. Teens. So I'm kind of running this playthrough in parallel with our Draenei Shaman episodes. I don't do them on stream. They're on my YouTube channel, so you can go on there and just put them on in the background and enjoy leveling through the area, the music and the atmosphere, and see what it's like on the Alliance side, if you are an Alliance fan, or you just want to see what life is like on their side of the wall. So we need to grab this Rathis Tumor's supplies. Perfect. Right, so what else do we need around here? Are we done? It would be wise to actually go around and get these on the coast, since we're going in that direction. I think we will. Let's see what our backstab does on this chap though. And can we pick his pockets? Perfect. It's not bad. 40% of his health taken. So yeah, at the moment, in terms of World of Warcraft, I'm pretty much exclusively focusing on the Burning Crusade Classic. It looks fun. It looks like there's a lot of new stuff to do. Plus we can kind of do that and then jump into Wrath of the Lich King. I've not really kind of like put much detail into it just yet, but it sounds like Burning Crusade Classic is going to be really, really quick content. Looking at the schedule, we could be heading into Wrath of the Lich King very, very soon, which is it's quite surprising, really. I would have liked more time to have fun in this content and get a few things done in it, but it is the way it is. We'll just have to deal with it. I'd just be curious for what happens when Wrath comes, how long that's going to be, because that was one of the really popular expansions. That was kind of when it peaked back in the day. And the question you are probably wondering is, yes, can you pickpocket a Murloc? can. Oh, 5 minutes. I should have kicked that. Yikes. Agility reduced by 3. Perfect. Just what we didn't want as well. What is our agility at the moment? So we're down to 38. Kind of painful. I'm gonna have to really start kicking these guys. So we might have a bit of trouble with that elite quest. Oh, 10 minutes remaining. Wow, that is painful. And it instant cast as well. What's this guy got? I bet he's just purged it all, hasn't he? Damn, he's still got his as well. Gonna backstab and run on this guy. These Murlocs. I think we really need to get some good backstabbing in. I always think it's around this area that it's kind of risky because you're at level 13, like 13 to 18. I actually think is more difficult than going 18 plus, just because you've not got gear to help you and you've not got talent points invested. Dodge is going to be good. I think we'll stick with this for now. one second dodge of it. Can't do it with this 3. I literally can see me. No. No, they both reset at the same time. That's kind of a shame, that. We've got more murlocs around here. Yeah, we've got a few. Well, that's only a few seconds, so that's good. But I cannot stealth. In fact, what we'll do is I'll pull this guy. Really wants to cast that on me, doesn't he? I don't think I've ever seen a Murloc at this level do that. That's kind of weird. And I can't sap them, which is kind of a pain. Perfect, perfect. They really want to get that disease going. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky chappies. That was a little bit messy. So much cleaner to backstab. Bam, just in time. Honestly, I need to get away from these guys. So I get these curses gone. Not the best way to start a fight. We're gonna make it. No. Yeah. Oh, that's so lucky. We've done the quest as well, which is brilliant. We can get rid of these diseases. So we have this high level quest, which obviously we cannot do yet. We can hand these in, and then I think it's best to head over here and grab some of these pieces. They look really just right for our level. Look at that. That is shockingly bad. 3 minutes and 3 minutes. Gives us a chance to practice our gouge backstab combo though. Wow, this guy is really bad. We may be done, and we're done. God, he hit for a huge amount. Yeah, so that draining touch for 25 shadow and just a load of physical damage, 47 critical. Wow. Painful. Probably best to head on this bit since we're not quite at that level yet. Much better, yeah. I do like a level 11, it's a bit nearer to us. A bit more manageable right now. We are still getting a few misses with our weapons. they're going for it, they're going for it. Actually thought I would have seen a few more Blood Elves around here, because Eversong Woods is packed with them. Going completely the wrong way. We'll just put the light on as well. Oh, that's a bit better. Wow, this guard sure does get about, protecting the area.
I'm listening. Beware the living. Our time will come. I have exactly what you need.
That's not too bad, it is kind of expensive though.
What do you require? Beware.
Excellent. These spines will be invaluable to my research. When I find a cure for the plague and the word of my name spreads, I'll make sure to make mention of you. We get both. Oh, brilliant.
Trust no one.
Wow, that actually looks like a nice improvement. Swim speed potion is one of those things I'll keep forever and never use. Right, let's go over here and get some of the Nerubis guards and pick up some of these quests. Brother? Come closer. I am dying. I was sent here to slay these Nerubians, but Vandril didn't know that they have a leader. The dying Blood Elf coughs up a good amount of blood. You must find and slay Anok Sutun. Get help. She wanders around Suncrown Village. 2-person quest. Oh, that's quite nice. Actually, it's not quite nice at all. It's not really good for us. But this is nice. I think we should just go for that quest. See if we can do it. Oh, there it is as well. Level 12, Paladin. Well, it's a Paladin, isn't it? Though, so they've got a lot of toys to play with to do that. Good. That's quite nice. Intellect. Good paladin sword. There is a joke about paladins needing all the intellect they can get, but I won't go there. So, can I solo it though? I'm thinking it probably won't take gouge because they never do. And what else have I got in my kit bag at this time? If I can't gouge it, that will work. I could open with a backstab, but that could work. And then it's just going to be building up combos for Eviscerate. I've got no Rupture yet. It's worth a shot. Clear the path around here for it. So I think this is its path. So we'll just we'll make. Oh, what was that? Was that it? Is that just a slightly different skin? It's got to spawn around here. I kind of don't want to wait here all day for it. There it is. Is that it? No, it's not. We'll just have to grab it when it appears. Especially since it's quite a nice quest reward, I would like to get it. I'll invite him. Well, I guess we're just going for it. Ah, so now he wants to be friends. Wow, that's nice as well. As long as we've got the quest, that's the main thing. Let's head over. And then we can hand in later. It would actually be quite a nice route if we did here, got to 14, we could half back to Silvermoon, get our updated abilities, and then fly back to Tranquillin.
Anubelore Delana.
It's not my fault, it's not my fault. If they'd just done what I told them to do, everything would have been fine. But no, they wouldn't listen. Now they're all dead.
The
The
reckoning
eternal
is
sun
at hand.
guides us.
The lieutenant here rushed us into battle with the trolls across the lake instead of scouting the situation first. We were decimated by his stupidity. You hear me, Tomathrin? You're an idiot. Will you help us, Rogue? These trolls still need to be dealt with, and I need to stay here and nursemaid him. Collect 6 Zebsora troll ears. Wow.
Stay the course.
You know, it actually makes quite a nice change to be collecting ears instead of eyeballs and heads. And we're only level 13 as well.
Our enemies will fall.
Every year, the denizens of Suncrown Village would take part in a ritual to keep the different aspects of nature under control. Dominion over the element of water was symbolised by the summoning and enslavement of an elemental named Aquintian. Bring 8 wavefront medallions to Garanis Whitemorn.
Keep your wits about
And
you.
then we're probably going to kill this guy as well. Do I want to get in there and get these quests? I think it's probably better to do, or should I? I should probably get these ears now because they'll probably get farmed and I'll have to come back. So if I do a pass now, I kind of have to play with the mindset of it's a fairly busy server and to just get in there when I can. They're 11s. Quite a low level for this area. Wonder what they're doing. Oh, pickpocket! That's a shame. Oh no. Do need better bags. I think I'm going to pull all of these guys. What's this? Kind of trying to maximize even, not letting them get too many hits on me, so I can just take them down quickly. Perfect. Let's get even sneakier. Wonder if we can sneak in here. We haven't got any points invested in stealth, and he's literally looking at us. Yeah, he's like kind of awkward. Trying to backstab with a gouge. This guy. Slice and dice does so much damage, it's just incredible. I really need to start learning to keep it on a lot more often. Feels kind of weird compared to doing the shaman playthrough, where you've always got a heal to pop. You have to play a bit more strategically, but it is it's fun. It's a little bit of a challenge. Don't mind us. Double backstab. Oof, that's nice as well. Wow. one more ear to go. It's a gruesome business, but we've got to do it. Without a fallen Conrad. Really strange character skin on these trolls. That could be a bit too close for us. Get him before the lock gets here. Yeah, I figured it's getting busy. I think we should just forget the finesse. Just grab as many as we can while we've got the opportunity. Two points, so we get just under 12 seconds. Works really well for slice and dice. Right, we can head down here, grab these wavefront medallions and pick up these quests now. And use our potion. Oh, it's only for 20 seconds, that's kind of a shame. killed that paladin and then come straight for me. Just because I helped him out, that's what happens when you try and do a bit of a good deed. Get some air. Unless they spawned from this, but they couldn't have. Grab some of these. Perfect. So now we can grab these nice little quest items here.
Yes.
Bearers of the
Salama
Plague.
Ashalanore.
We show courage coming to the Ghostlands, Gurukaj. There is much work to be done here and not enough brave souls to do it. I have a thankless task to offer you, should you have the inclination to aid our cause. The very wildlife in this land has been tainted by the plague, and we must stop it from spreading. Hunt the ghost claw lynxes to the east and south of here, and return when you've slain enough of them. And grab 10 of them.
Time is of the essence. What do you seek?
Can I sell a few bits? That's the question. Can't sell that, it's too nice. Can't sell that.
Keep your wits about you.
Bring me Kelgash's head. Bring the head of Kelgash the Wicked, chieftain of the Shadowpine Trolls, to Captain Helios. No questions asked. Kelgash is known to dwell somewhere to the south of Zeb Nawa. It's actually a really nice sword. Suggested players too. Such a really nice sword.
We will persevere. The reckoning is at hand.
Kill 8 vengeful apparitions and 8 Ravening apparitions in a nearby lake. I
Salama
do remember that
Ashalamore.
elite quest. I think it's... Yeah, he's like a troll chieftain on the top level. It is doable, but you've got to have some real good toys and goodies. I think it's a 14 minimum quest to get it done realistically. It's definitely worth a try, but yeah, we may need to get our updated spells first before we do it. We also need some way of kind of knocking him back, or ideally disabling him, unless we can just pump out as much damage as possible. Do you know what? It brings back memories now, because yeah, these are all like really too high for us, so we can't do them yet either. We'll head back. We'll grab these ravening apparitions, and then we can hand in. That actually works out quite well. These are going to be a pain to get because they're so heavily picked. We'll grab a few along the way anyway. Crazy how it gets busy over there. Like as soon as I mentioned it was getting busy, it fills up.
The dark times will pass. We will have
With these
justice.
necklaces, we shall once again summon Aquintia. The rebellious elemental will pay, and our deaths will be avenged. Wow, look at that ghost form as well. Very cool.
The reckoning is at hand.
Vanishing Aquintian. Wants you to swim to the bottom of the lake east of Suncrown and use the bundle of medallions on the altar of mastery and kill him.
Remember the Sunwell.
And kill him. There he is. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. They're even queuing underwater for him. My gosh. Right. Bundle of I think I can just kill a guy. Can't kick. That's great. Brilliant. Yeah, so I think that was a semi-group one. I kind of like it though, like compared to retail, if it's a group quest, it is a group quest. You can't, well, you maybe can just kind of solo it a bit if you're cheeky, but you're gonna be stuck. Like, what is it in BC? The Ring of Blood. That is going to be such a good one to do. Great weapon drops from there
Glory
as
to
well.
the Sindori. Shorelaran.
You've avenged our deaths and broken Aquintian's grasp on our souls. We may finally rest.
Farewell.
11 silver as well. one spirit remains. I think we'll have to hand in and do a few more bits before we grab this. Maybe even grind a bit just to get to our next level.
A new Belori Delinar.
You got the troller yet? You know, if we could get some help from this Tranquillian every once in a while, this wouldn't be such a problem. I'm just glad that you're here. I'm here to help.
Hold your head high.
Great. Report to Captain Helios. Great, and that's a really nice upgrade as well.
Farewell.
Okay, so I do kind of have to hand in here and get a few more bits for this. But I would like... I'll hand in this, get Ghost Claw Lynxes, and then we can hand in a Tranquillian. And that, in my opinion, is a nice bit of questing and a nice bit of experience. Yikes, 16. This guy's 15.
Victory lies ahead. We will have justice.
You've done the Far Striders a great service this day, Rogue. Please take one of these as a small token of our appreciation. It's going to have to be that, isn't it? Let's see if it looks good on us as well.
Farewell.
Not really. Not really good, but it's got good stats. This guy's slowly burning to death. I actually thought he'd gone AFK then, while burning slowly. Right, so let's get these Lynxes and head back to Tranquillian. Yeah, I think that's the best option. Looking forward to doing some instances as well. I think we'll probably head to Orgrimmar actually quite shortly to do the instance there. I'd love to do Dead Mines, but it's just probably not going to happen. It's just too far, too much of a trip. Unless there is a group going and ready to summon, which would be brilliant actually. I'll keep an eye out for that. So yeah, I think really the main instance that we're going to kind of want to have on Permafarm is Shadowfang Keep. It should be good XP. We can get the quest chains for it, and there is a nice dagger there as well. Every single one is dead. Like, how many did he need? Like 10. I can get. It's not entirely urgent because I can get them when I go and do this level of questing here. Yikes. course, it's good coin for us. Look at that. Full bags. That's the sign of someone with full bags. Nothing to grab there yet. That drain life is brutal. Look at that, it's just sucking away my life. I've got nothing to stop it at this level. I'd like to get the next tier in combat open before we jump into subtlety. For subtlety though, I would like to get a few bits in so we're a bit more survivable. Speed while stealth is good, but I'd just like to have like run and gun in combat as well. Increases the effective duration of your gouge by 5 seconds. Yes. Ha! When it's not, when it doesn't fail. Just grab a couple here while they're free. Hand these in. Miss again on gouge. Wow. It must be because they've got such high agility. I've never seen that before. to work on my first aid a bit as well. I've not got enough to get to the next one. I think it's 75 points, so... I mean, I could buy them off the auction house. Stuff is so cheap at the moment. Just buy some linen bandages, linen cotton, and make linen bandages all the way up to 150. I think it's 150. Wow, that feels a bit more comfortable for gouge. 4.5 seconds. Perfect, just what we want. I don't think he's going to be travelling around here. Usually gets farmed quite heavily. So he's respawning most of the time. I do need to hand that in. I'm thinking we should hand these, grab these, take this, and then get back to Silverwing and get our latest updated abilities done.
What would you ask of death?
Slay 10 risen hungerers and 10 gangled cannibals on the Dead Scar. Gangled, that's not a word to come across often.
Anaria Shola, death to all who oppose us.
Travel to the Sanctum of the Moon to the west of Tranquillin and recover 8 crystallized mana essences from the Arcane Devourers. I think
Farewell.
we were there just before.
Glory to the Sindori. Time is of the essence.
Rogue, we are having difficulty with a group of night elves that have recently taken over a nearby island. They've set up a small camp at the old high elf leyline nexus, and Doroth to the northwest. There is a dirt path that leads up to it, just past the Dead Scar. I suggest that you lend us your aid by going there, investigating what they're up to, and slaying as many of the conceited night elves as you can. Kill 12 sentinel spies.
Remember the Sunwell.
I'm listening. Victory for Sylvanas.
Slay 8 Blackpaw Gnolls and 6 Blackpaw Scavengers.
Watch your back.
Loads of quests here, it's really good. Collect 8 Troll Juju.
Trust no one.
We will persevere. Remember the Sunwell.
Investigate the Amani catacombs and burn 10 mummified troll remains.
Salama.
Wow, really nice quest in here. I do need to get repairs done though. Is there anyone that can offer these services? Yes, there is.
What is it?
Oh, that's nice. This is the guy that you can get, earn rep, and buy the gear from. So let's see what we can get. Selling them on the auction house. Selling. Right, so we can get this, which is, what have we got already? We've got garbage already, so we'll take that. Perfect. What can we get next? We need to be revered. We are not yet revered. That's pretty nice. That's 4 agility. How does it look? What next? Waste. That's going to be really nice as well. How does that look? Doesn't look great. Still, not bad. I quite like the way they do it, so it kind of really pays to help them out. You get a few perks.
Do not loiter. Shorel Aran.
Collect 5 crunchy spider legs and return them to Master Chef Moldia at Tranquillin.
Keep your wits about you.
Great. Oh, this guy's seen some battle. Right, we can actually get... Oh, no, because we need to get here. I don't even think this is going to be anything good for us, but still. I hate to see... it's kind of like OCD. I just hate to see that question mark not gotten.
State your business.
It's only nearby.
Farewell. We will have justice. Remember the Sunwell.
I apologise for the shoddy intelligence rogue. Had I known of this Anoxuten ahead of time, I surely would have told you. We're spread too thin and things are slipping through the cracks. We did... Yeah, that's really good for us. We're actually getting...
The reckoning is at hand.
We're getting agility, which is good, but more importantly, we're building up armour and stamina, so we've got a bit more survivability, because it's 376, it's just not great. So, green, 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 green. Okay. Nothing PvP-wise yet. I do want to get into a bit, but just kind of get to a better stage yet, levelling. Oh, that's not too bad. Gone from 12 to 14 in an hour and a half. And we are back in Eversong Woods. I was wrong. We have had to return. It's nice to come back here.
What is it? Embrace
Just in
the
time,
shadow.
Kurakaji. I was about ready to start digging a hole for our friend here. My potion seems to be working. He's coming too. Hey, I think he's trying to get your attention. Why don't you talk to him?
Dark lady, watch
Oh, is this going to be an escort quest?
What business have you? Hold your head high.
Bring the letter from Silvermoon to Arcanist Vandril at Tranquillin in the Ghostlands. Gosh, we get a really nice piece there as well.
Shorel Aran.
Oh. We missed the RP. Oh no. Where am I? You're not going anywhere just yet, handsome. Not until you regain your strength. So I don't think he's dead, is he? He's just not doing
What
great.
do you require?
Okay, so there's nothing here. We're not doing that. We can head back to Tranquillin and then grab our abilities. It's a bit of an up and down kind of back and forth thing.
Glory to the Sindori. We will have justice.
Finally, we've waited for a response from the Regent Lord for weeks. Let me see here. Choose your reward.
Chorelaran.
Chorelaran. Death to the enemy.
Our enemies will fall. Salama Ashalanore. Death to all who oppose us.
Wow, this guy's real angry. Okay, let's go.
Remember the Sunwell.
Purchase a flight to Silvermoon City and deliver Quartermaster Lymel's bill of lading to Sathrel Azure in
We
Silvermoon
will
City.
have justice.
One flight, please.
The reckoning is at hand.
Brilliant. Wow, now that's a really nice view. Great. Okay, so first up, Murder Row to get our rogue stuff done. What a name. So nice to see people in Silvermoon. So many times you quest and it's just so empty. It's like the Exodar. Actually seeing people questing and leveling is great. Right. Need to start considering mount money as well. I need to start doing a little bit of farming, get some gold in, build up my profession skills. And yeah, we're there. Oh, that laugh. That is like classic, decadent blood elf laugh.
Glory to the Sindori.
What can we get? Sinister Strike. Yes. Expose Armor. Definitely really nice for PvP. Garrot. Garrot the enemy, causing 144 damage over 18 seconds. Increased by your attack power. Must be stealth and behind the target. Awards 1 combo point. 144 damage over 18 seconds. So I can open with Garrot, I can gouge, and then I can backstab and then eviscerate. Maybe. That would be really fun to try out.
Time is of the essence.
Expose armor. Really need to get my macro sorted as well, like massively now. So that Garrot will be great for that 3-man quest line, I think.
Anaria Shola.
So what's next? Eviscerate when's ambush? 18. That ambush is going to be so juicy. It's 275 weapon damage plus 70 to the target. Must be stealthed with a dagger in the main hand. 275% weapon damage plus 70. Rupture. Again, so good. We could probably just run leveling with slice and dice and rupture permanently on. Feint, gouge, backstab. Lockpick, when's that? 16. So close. I think we'll have to go to the Barrens to do lockpicking, definitely. Orgrimmar for our first dungeon. So that's going to be the next place soon. And I think we can port from here to Undercity to Org. Crippling poison at 20. That woman, I could not live here. That woman is killing me with that laugh. She's heard me. That's quite
Stay
awkward.
the course.
What do you seek? Your gold is welcome here. Hold your head high.
Is it Instructor Chell?
The dark times will pass.
It's like the more you listen to it, the more you kind of want to listen to it. It's a bit strange. Right, I can't do that yet. It's 16, so that's kind of a shame. Can I do it? It's definitely not there, is it? No. Stick a few things in the bank. Nice. Okay, so we're doing good.
Glory to the Sindori.
Actually, I need to get my I could probably buy a better bag off the auction house now. I'm at a place where it's a possibility. Sell these items. Great.
Salama Ashalanore.
Let's see. Not bad. Not too bad at all. I'm not undercutting a lot, just a small amount. I am tempted to start looking for weapons on here, but I just want to get my mount sorted first, as I think it's going to be crucial. And while it's going, I'm just going to get first aid in a better place. Level 30. So we've got time yet. I could get a bag now. Or maybe a weapon. Or should I get a weapon if we're going to do a dungeon soon? Probably not. Bag is it's quite important because it's killing my questing, having to throw stuff away all the time. What can we get that's good? That's the question. Okay, just getting a bit of a better place with that. Right. So, 8 slot would be nice. 8 slot bag. 14 slot for 699 gold. Some people really do have high ambitions. Maru, is it the same guy every time as well? Yeah, it's the same guy. Really is a buyer's market on here though. Not bad. Ten slotters, brilliant. Okay. So that was good. From a traders. Let's do it. See what daggers we've got as well. Black Amnesty. Let's just have a look at that. I'd rather get one that is going to be coming up to our level rather than at our level, so we can grow into it. But looking at these prices, they are disgusting. That's nice. That is really nice. 99 silver. 99 silver, and it's 10 DPS with 6 attack power. I think that is a contender. Look at the prices of these. Wow. Yikes. I mean, we're close to 15 as well. I'm kind of like, why don't we... It's money though, isn't it? And then look at them going into crazy amounts. I think that's quite reasonable. I think that's pretty darn reasonable. Something to look forward to, something to push us to get to 15 as well, I would say. Level 15, 6 attack, and it's 39. I think that's pretty good. I don't want to kind of blow all my gold on weapons at this level. Yeah, swords are insanely priced. That's quite nice as well. Great. Great. What are we at now? 394. That's not too bad. We can work with that. So just, you know, a little treat. So we've got a 10 slotter. Oh, it even looks better. I need to get the bag add-on for this as well. That's going to be mandatory. We have got our hook dagger of power. We can look forward to using. It looks exactly the same as the others. It does, but still, it's going to be really nice to use. And now, because I want to keep up with swords as much as possible. Yes, the Northern Short Sword of Power. This was our last one. 9.1. What a beautiful sword. So we will go for it. This is 7.2 and 1 strength. And this is 6.7 and 2 agility. We'll stick with that for now. And we'll go from there. We've got that to use. I want this to be a little weapons cache. Right, much better place.
We will persevere.
Oh no, wrong person.
Remember the Sunwell. The reckoning is at hand.
Great, we're going out that way anyway. Great. Hi Eden, it's nice to see you on here, and I appreciate that. I try and kind of call out bits as I can to kind of make it as enjoyable as possible, and just because I'm interested in it really as well. I think it's good to kind of look at the details on things. I do try and read out the quest text a bit as well, but I don't want to get bogged down too much, so I kind of stick on the main interesting story bits of lore and go from there too, really. Right, we're in a better place. And we are ready to head back out, so I think we've got some more green quests in Tranquilla. We've got quite a few red and orange quests to do, so I'll look to get through them. I'd like to get through the red group quests because they just have such nice rewards and such good XP, I believe. Good to get a few rings as well. You hope that I do that more often, call out the details of the items. You will find I will, to be honest, Eden. I'm a bit bad for it. I do like to kind of drool over the loot in this game. It's one of the things that kind of keeps me coming back, is the items and stuff in it. So hopefully, if we get a few good drops and some good dungeon drops, I'll kind of mull over the weapons and the stats and see what's good and what's bad. I know you can get kind of like add-ons for it, but for myself, I like to just kind of like have an eye over things and kind of compare it to what we've got. I've heard of that. Yeah, I've heard good things about that add-on that it does voiceovers on it. I am tempted to try it out, but at the moment I just kind of like the classic layout of it, like the classic buttons and the quests and stuff. I will probably give it a shot at some point because it will be fun to give it a go. I have heard other people in chat say that it's really good. They say it's good on some characters, and for other characters it kind of defaults to the kind of common like voice setup. But yeah, I'm probably going to do all the add-ons and bits and macros next stream. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, I'll give it a shot. I do like reading it because for me, I've got an awful habit when I'm really enjoying a character of just like blasting through it. So it's good to kind of catch up on the story as well. I think there is an add-on as well that does visuals for characters. It's like
We will have
I can't remember the name now. It's like enhanced visuals, so you see like a box, and the character kind of comes a bit more alive. But you know, something for the future. Right, so we're in a bit of a better place. We've got a better bag, we've got our 14 abilities, swording, so we can't use backstab for the time being while we're using a sword. I'm just going to try it out and see which is the quicker leveling process. Although, personally, regardless of like speed, kind of gouging, stealth and backstab is just very, very enjoyable, but I'm conscious you can't really get through like a 3-pack with it. Thanks, Eden. I appreciate that. Looking forward to doing some. Probably not going to get into any dungeons this episode, but maybe next time. Thanks for popping over. Hope you're doing well and enjoy World of Warcraft, even if you just watch it on YouTube. I don't blame it. I enjoy doing that, especially when I'm working. I'll have it on in the background. I think especially a game like this, they've done such a great job with the music. It's kind of classic. It does, yeah, especially for like classic, the Burning Crusades, Wrath of the Lich King era. I find things like the background music, the characters, the setting, it's really well. It's not too rushed. Retail's good, but for me, retail just feels like such a quick experience. In kind of like the classic versions, it's slowed down a bit. Oh, the World of Warcraft book series. I've only read Arthas, and I can't remember the author's name now, but I really enjoyed that. I think if you've played through the game, you enjoyed that book. I really liked it, and you can get it quite cheap, like on Amazon used, and that's what I did. But it really kind of delves into the history of before Wrath of the Lich King, and it's all set up for that. Really enjoyable, really great writing as well. I was kind of going into that book thinking the writing's going to be maybe a bit amateurish, but it was really well done. It felt polished like a proper, well, she is a proper author. Okay, so we've got Investigating Andorol and Golden Mist Village. I think here especially, or maybe here, there is a really nice Night Elf quest chain, and it uses some of the best soundtracks you can get in the game, so I'd be interested in seeing what that's like. Plus it's the lowest level quest we've got at the moment, so I'd like to jump in and get the XP from that. But yeah, thanks for supporting the stream, Eden. I do appreciate it, and you take care, buddy. Lots of warlocks are being leveled, I found as well. So I'm finding lately, double Sinister Strike and then Slice and Dice really helps us take enemies down. That increased attack speed of 20% is working wonders. But this is a really populated area. Kick, brilliant. You can't stand retail. Classic feels more natural, well earned, and brings the real good flavour. Yeah, it does. I mean, I feel like I want to like retail because obviously we all come from retail at some point, but yeah, it's just not doing it for me. I think just because Classic is out there and it's so much better. No problem, Eden. Yeah, no problem. It's listed on the channel as well, so you can always grab bits off there. But I think there is a bit of delay sometime on here. I think actually what also happens is from live to being broadcast is a brief delay too. I think it's like a minute or so. Kind of missing using backstab, but it is what it is. I was expecting a lot more paladins to be leveling through this area, especially since it's hard to get. Well, you can't get a paladin on the Horde side without being a blood elf. But there seems to be quite a good mix of different classes: warlocks, mages, not too many warriors. Right, this is a very densely populated area, so what else have we got here? We'll head all the way north and grab these sentinel spies. What character am I using? I'm playing in EU as a Blood Elf rogue. Getting some nice action on these cannibals. Your main was a hunter. They're really great hunters. Yeah, I kind of mained as a hunter for a while, and it is such a fun class to play. And it's one of those things where you've got a lot of options. You can kind of take it a bit easier and enjoy the ride, but it's such a high skill ceiling as well. I'm sorry to hear about your vision problems. That's really bad news. I hope you're managing at least. Well, I was a hunter during Wrath, like a night elf, and it was such a good class. I was actually just saying the other day, it's such a fun class to play, but the trouble for me is I kind of like collecting, so it's like you kind of just like spend so much time farming pets. You can really sink hours into it. So much better with a sword. A lot less squishy. Still losing health, but I can probably do about five encounters, 4 or 5 encounters without needing to bandage up. actually think we'll get all of these on this this one run. Just one more, and that would be great. I think that's the main thing. Yeah, you seem to have a really positive outlook, which I think that's the main thing to take forward. And if you've got some good memories, that's really good. And plus, I think the great thing is YouTube is so vast with different kinds of content. You've got such great kind of like visual, but also audio content as well, and so many people like dedicated to it. I mean, I've just got like a standard mic, but some people really make it their main form of content, so you can kind of really enjoy it. I know I don't really kind of know a lot about it, to be honest, so I can't comment, but I have heard that ASMR videos are really popular. There's a huge kind of like community for that, which even in gaming, it's just massive. Like even like World of Warcraft ASMR is really popular, so it's something to kind of keep an eye out for and look for. You were able to lead some key raids to include ICC. Wow, that's really good. That's a great achievement. Nice one. I mean, Deadly Boss mods, yeah, I lived, I absolutely lived by it, because I'm that one player that either when I'm questing, I'll fall off, or I stand in the fire for just a little bit too long. I think most people do if they're honest, but that is one of the key kind of like add-ons to help out with. Level 10, so well, we've got to get it. Threat meters are a good add-on as well. They are, yeah. I'm gonna get my macros sorted for the next stream, and also get like, I think is it recount or similar, just so we can kind of see what kind of damage we're doing. I'm not expecting greatness because I do want to get a spec that is good for damage like combat, but also we've got a few tricks in the bag for PvP and just for fun as well. But from what I do remember, rogues can kind of like do quite well in DPS rankings if they've got the kind of like good, obviously very gear dependent, and also placement is really important. But I do remember there's like mages, hunters can just decimate when it comes to DPS. Well, you never know. There may well be an ASMR series in the future. I don't know. It's one of those things that I think it needs a really good bit of tech for. Although with this game you kind of can't beat it because it's got such great soundtracks. Combined with the keyboard, yeah, the keyboard is a little bit clicky. I am kind of working on that. I need to kind of like have a little play around with the settings a bit, I think. Keep getting a bit of copper while I'm going around as well. It nearly split the guild up with some of them coming from you. That's a real shame, that, isn't it? I mean, that's kind of like typical kind of issues with guild, isn't it? When you've got a bit of a division like that. I was in a really good guild back in the day, but again, a few people left, and it split the guild up, and they kind of migrated over to another one which was a bit more professional, and it just broke the guild in two, really, and it never really recovered. I know there's a couple of people dedicated that stayed in it for years afterwards, but I think when something like that happens, it really can be it can be the final days for it, unfortunately. Their argument was the blind man is leading a lot of raids while the guild leaders were dabbling with other guilds. Crazy. I mean, if you can do the job, that's the thing. Then what's the problem? Yeah, that's the add-on to GTFO. I think that's one as well. I don't know if that's still out. I'll have to check. I'll whatever add-ons I do get, I'll list them in the description as well, just so they're on there. But I'm not going to go too add-on crazy. But yeah, DPS. Maybe try that AI voiceover just for an episode or two, just to see what it's like. Give my voice a rest as well. But it's fun. It's really good to kind of catch up on the story while I'm leveling through as well. It kind of forces me to slow down a bit, rather than just kind of like, I'm that kind of task orientated mentality where I just want to get to the next one. So it makes me kind of stop and pause and kind of enjoy the roses a bit. Smell the roses, should I say. Yeah, I hope you can still enjoy gaming in some way. I'm sure. Well, I would have thought with technology the way it is, there's other options for you. There's got to be other things to do. To kind of, obviously, it's nice to watch it, and I watch like loads of World of Warcraft content when I'm kind of working or just want to relax. And I find it's strange actually, because it does scratch an itch watching the content. You get that investment in the character. Great. Let's grab a coffee and see where we're at. So we need to get the Quell Dorai Ghosts and Wraiths. I could just say I'm doing an ASMR episode, to be honest, with this keyboard clicking like crazy. The shame is it's a really good keyboard. It is just it's just a little bit too loud. But I could lie. I could say it's a professional mechanical keyboard, which it absolutely isn't. Kind of out-leveled this area a little bit, but we'll it's still good experience. Kind of want to push to 15. We're at 14 this episode, so we can grab that where is it? That really nice dagger that I've hidden away. There we go. The hook dagger of power. Yeah, it's a really fun playthrough so far, playing a Blood Elf Rogue, enjoying the kind of questing area. It's been a long time since I've come back here, so there's bits I've forgotten and bits that are quite nostalgic to play. Trying to kind of have a think about what to do for the main quest experience, where to go, but see where the game takes us. think it's got some of the best music in the game, this kind of area. I mean, it's all got good music, I mean, everywhere you go, but for me, it's a bit more kind of like, it's kind of like fitting with the theme of the story, like the decadent blood elf rogues that are addicted to the Sunwell's power. I don't think I've got the ability to reduce my fall damage yet, so I've got to be kind of careful dropping down on things, because yeah, I've got a fun habit of falling a bit too far. Paladins utilise all the stats depending on healing, DPS or tank. Yeah, they really do, aren't they? I mean, they're such a great class to play. One of my first playthroughs was as a Paladin, and it's such an enjoyable class to play. But it's one of those things where they can just... It's weird actually, because usually you get a bit of a hybrid tax and they don't do too well, but I find a Paladin class is actually pretty good at most things. Especially as you get later on in the expansions, they just really come together and pop. Paladin healing's quite good, but I'm kind of looking forward to doing a little bit of healing on my Shaman on the other channel, so that's going to be fun at some point. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the gear really. I could do with upgrading a few bits of my equipment now. Like, it's that stage where they're functional and they do the job, but they are showing a few signs of wear. But I mean, I'm that kind of like, well, if it'll keep going, why replace it? But I think the main thing I'm going to upgrade next is the mic. I think that's one of those things where it does need to be upgraded quite badly now. So I'll probably look at that as my main next kind of like project, to find a good mic, good sound, and good quality. Because audio, honestly, it's kind of like it's its own, well, it is its own kind of genre, but there's so many things to grab and you've got so many choices. Paladins everywhere today. Yeah, one thing I've been really enjoying lately is audiobooks. It's something I've never really touched on, but it's just kind of so nice when you want to read and take in a story, but also do it in a little bit more of a low energy setting. And yeah, like I think Amazon do a trial, but I've got a few from the local library, and it's so great. Like, the quality is incredible. You get like some really professional like celebrities narrating them as well. I'm kind of like, I mean, well, they're free from the library, but for what you get, it's like a bargain. I've currently got The Lord of the Rings on audiobook, or The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, and that is so good, and the voice quality really brings it to life. Because I've been on a few train trips lately, it's just kind of nice to stick on and kind of take the noise of the trains and the other passengers kind of out, and you can just focus on the story really nicely. I don't need that guide. Highly recommend it. I think who narrates it? I think it's actually Gollum that narrates the book as well. Is it Andy? I think it's Andy Serkis. I'm not entirely sure of his name, but he does such a fantastic job narrating it. But there's so many different versions of it. Right, we need to get some Kaldorite ghosts. the Scroll of Protection as well. This one serves us really well. 60 increase in armor. Bit of a rogue tank. I think this place has been, I think it's been picked clean. That's what I need. So I'm looking forward to doing a few dungeons when we get a bit higher. I don't want to really kind of grind too much, but if the XP is good, and obviously we can get some loot from it, that would be fantastic. And if we can just advance a bit more in level, so we're a bit more competitive in PvP zones, that too would be wonderful. I have heard there is a bit of a nerf because they wanted to stop boosting through instances, which is, it's a little bit of a sneaky tactic by Blizzard if that's true, because obviously they are selling boosts themselves for cash money. Yep, no problem. Enjoy the content, Eden. Take care, mate. Right, all done here. Brilliant. Knuckle Rot's head. It would be great to get him, but he's a 21. Grab some of these spiders. I don't think we're going to get very good drops from them though. Now I said we're not going to get good drops from them. Every single one has dropped the crunchy spider leg that we need. Wow, what a beautiful view that is. Right, I think I better. I need 10 Risen Hungerers, and I need to get these crystallized mana essences as well. I think I'll get these crystallized mana essences as I'm so close. Everything's in level range anyway, so we can grab it all here. so we've got quite a bit of competition in this zone. Nice. I'm kind of tempted, we've got a leather drop, so I'm kind of tempted to do leather working, but it's such a massive investment in time. And I do like the look of jewel crafting, it does look like quite a bit of fun. But then it's also engineering, which if we're going to be doing PvP and hopefully racking in the honour points at max level, engineering is going to be a really good option as well. We can make a few nice toys, and then we've got a bit of a placeholder profession for when, well, it's going to be a while yet, but when the Mechanone or Mecha Gears chopper comes out. Yeah, I was thinking that, Eden. Yeah, jewel crafting. I mean, it does look like it's going to be quite a good little money maker for profit. I remember playing it quite a long time ago, and what I liked about it is you can really kind of put as much effort as you want into it, or kind of log in, do a bit of raiding, do a few bits, and make a few gems and kind of log out. So you've got that option. But then you've got epic gems. I don't know what the rollout is going to be on like the epic recipes, if they're just going to come out in one go. But yeah, really fun. And I think you get one really nice gem as like a reward, like a crafted reward, which would be good. Plus it's just, I think it's actually quite a fun little kind of RP relevant profession for the elves. And if we make money, we can just spend gold on the chopper when it comes out in Wrath of the Lich King. I shudder to think how much they're going to be, because I remember last time they were going for anywhere from 15,000 gold, which was cheap, to 35,000 gold. I actually remember buying it, and I just had to like force myself to actually hit the buy button, because it's just such a huge amount of money. But it does align well with mining, because our mining at the moment is, I mean, it's not great. We've got mining at 37 compared to skinning at 75. We actually need to train up for the next level of skinning. But I'm basically working with a view to get gold at the moment, so we can get the mount and everything and all the bits, get to kind of 35, 45 plus, and then focus on a real kind of end game, proper profession. But it just helps me kind of level up mining at the same time and kind of keep that. I actually think it's not too bad on the server as well. When I first started this character, it was full of boosted characters doing mining runs, and I think that's, well, it has really kind of slowed down a bit now. I think they're moved to other areas. There's a lot more ore nodes. Inventory full. What can I get? What can we get rid of? I hate to get rid of stuff in my bags, but it's just such good. We're on such a great questing run. And probably another 25% of a way to 15 as well. So I need all of these black paw scavengers and shamans. Keep those Murloc just in case.
Baladash Malanore. Shurelaron.
I was sent here from the Sanctum of the Sun to collect some ore samples, but the gnolls have overrun the place. It's going to be my head on a platter if I don't get those samples to the Magister soon. Maybe you could help, Rogue? You can find the ore in the tin and copper veins here, and the gnolls are carrying it around too. When you have enough, take it to Magister Qualestis at the Sanctum of the Sun directly to the east. Go across the Dead Scar and you'll find the Sanctum just south of Sungrace Peak. Collect 6 underlight ore.
We will have justice.
Okay, so we've got to get these gnolls and the ore as well. I don't think... Is there a boss? Maybe a boss. Oh no. No way did it just drop. The curved dagger of power with 2 attack power. And that is... Oh, that's the one below it. That's actually an upgrade as well. It's crazy. Should actually be stealthing a bit more and doing a bit of pickpocketing to increase the funds. It would actually be quite cool. I don't know, but maybe put a little counter on and have a tally of how much I've pickpocketed from like the start to end level, just to see how much you can theoretically accumulate. I might look into see if there's some kind of like add-on. I've seen a few streamers do crazy like counters for all sorts, like how much they've jumped or how much they've kicked and interrupted. Copper pickpocketed, that's not too bad actually. try. This could be bad. I'll have to take care of this guy as well. That garrote works lovely. I think I'll have to try doing a little bit more of a garrote setup with the swords. .24 damage every 3 seconds, so that is garrote times by my attack power. It scales quite nicely as well. I think this is actually quite a nice way to go. I can't handle large packs, but still I can kind of go from character, enemy to enemy. Don't notice me. Ooh. How long have I been playing? This stream is 2 hours and 40 minutes old, so probably go a bit longer. Maybe get to 15, get a few more bits and call it an evening at that. But in World of Warcraft in general, I have been playing for years. I've kind of been playing on and off since Wrath of the Lich King. I've had a few breaks. I kind of like played into Wrath of the Lich King Cataclysm. Didn't like Warlords of Draenor. Came back for Legion. I like Legion actually. It's a bit of an underrated one. And then had a bit more of a break, kind of dipped in and out, and then I've come back for Classic World of Warcraft. Really enjoyed it. The game you started in 2007. Yeah, I didn't start then. When did I start? I probably started in, it was after Wrath of the Lich King started, so that would probably be 2009 as an estimate. But yeah, it was one of those things with World of Warcraft where it was like, because we had Xfire then, like everyone you knew was on Xfire, and you just see your friends like slowly going from like Counter-Strike and Battlefield over to like this game with a W icon on it, and more people were being like pulled over to it like it was some kind of like mind virus, and eventually I was like, do you know what, I'll just try it just to see what it's like, this thing called World of Warcraft, because I saw the advert for it as well, and it was Mr. T advertising his Night Elf Mohawk and the mount and the saber mount, and I thought I might as well just try it, and yeah, that was it then. Kind of like fast forward 17 years later. Yeah, it's been a good run. I think it's like anything though. I mean, the game is old, and you're never going to get it right all the time. Wrath of the Lich King was by far your favourite expansion as well. I think it was up for a lot of people, really. I mean, BC is good too, but I think with Wrath of the Lich King, there was just so much going on. I think it was a lot easier to get into raiding as well. It was more fun to do PvP. There was such a vast area, and the storyline was just absolutely, I want that ore. The storyline was just totally on point as well. But what I really liked about it was that you would be playing with people who typically weren't even gamers. They thought they'd just try it, or they were gamers from completely other genres. Like before this, I was playing loads of FPS games, like first-person shooters. Didn't really touch RPGs that much. I played Oblivion, The Elder Scrolls by Bethesda, and I just kind of like fell into this because it was just so fun. Just got that stealth too late then for it. So yeah, Wrath of the Lich King was your favourite expansion. Yeah, it was a good one. There's just so much to do as well. I think the end game dungeons were a lot of fun. I think you always get fatigue when you're playing kind of an MMO end game, but for me, it had a lot of replayability in it. But then, like you say, you get stuff like guild drama that can really kind of suck the fun out of it, really. But it's just one of those things. Right, we are pretty much done. I do need to get Risen Hungerers, so we'll try and get them. And then we can hand in. I've got a feeling we're gonna get a level out of this. But yeah, I like Mr. Pandaria too, which was a bit of an underrated one. I know it got a bit of a ribbing because of the whole pandas and stuff, but that was a pretty fun expansion. It is actually still going as a game mode, I believe. Right, so we can get the Hex out of here and get over to the Dead Scar. Let's just head. Right, I think it's going to be hard to get a few of these because they pick so heavily. I need to get 9 Risen Hungerers. It might just be worthwhile to hand in what we've got and see how we do from there. I could do with getting these Troll Jujus. I think that's actually quite a nice bit of questing. It takes us into the Troll encampment and under the mountain. Oh wow, so you're in a YouTube video where you were doing a PvP group. Oh cool. I'm kind of looking forward to doing that at max level. I'll probably do PvP obviously a lot on this because it is a PvP role. I'll kind of really jump in for brackets as I go, kind of build up a few, like a small amount of PvP points to spend. Good. We've dropped loads of cloth pants apparently. That's kind of crazy. Can't use them, but still we'll sell them. yeah, battlegrounds are always fun. I think it's just such good replayable content. It kind of like if you've got like a good group, you can kind of like meet people in there, get invited back, and have like a really good evening just doing PvP. I mean, I never really kind of followed PvP too much back in the day. I kind of did it when I kind of got a few other things done. Like I built up like a basic like honor set, did a little bit of arena, so it'd be good to kind of try it out and see what's available. Yeah, MOP had a lot of good stuff going for it, I think. Good dungeons. More parlours, more Blood Elf parlours everywhere, wow. Well, we won't go short of buffs, that's one good thing as we level. Gonna get those paladin buffs. You got the group so good that you got the flag in War Song all 3 times. Wow, that is really good. Damn. Was that on your hunter, I'd imagine? That is quite an achievement. I don't think I ever got that. I mean, I did a few flags on it, but not like in succession. Right, let's hand these in. Yeah, but Warsong is one of my favourite battlegrounds. I really like it. It's nice. I think what I like about it is that it's not too big, it's not too vast, and if you're new to PvP, you can really kind of like understand the mechanics super quickly, and it's got really great placements, so you can kind of have fun. It is really liable to like ganking and stuff, but it's just the way. I mean, that's PvP, isn't it? Arathi's also a good one to go for as well. I always like that. Had good fun in that.
Anu Belore de la Na. Farewell.
Salvage in the past. These are remarkably powerful. I'm very pleased with your work.
Salama Ashalanore.
We've got a reputation bonus as well. We might be able to get some more gear from the Quartermaster in Tranquillan. That'd be really good. I like that idea of actually buying stuff from the Quartermasters in locations. You don't see that too often.
Farewell.
Trouble at the Underlight Mines. That's a fair job of butchery you've managed there, Rogue. We'll get the miners back to work now. I'm sure they'll be disappointed that their break is over, but there's armour and weaponry to be made. That requires ore to be mined. Here, take this payment and 6 silver. It's not too bad, and we got a ding as well. Brilliant. So we can upgrade our weapon to this rather nice 15 dagger. So we're going from Curved Dagger of Strength to the Hook Dagger of Power, 2.8 damage per second and attack power. Attack power scales with Garrote, does it? It does scale with Garrote, so that's going to really help us out. Brilliant. It actually looks a bit better and meaner as well. Once we get poisons on it, not like in the armour set, he's got like little shorts on. I don't think it looks great for a rogue.
Baladash Malanore.
For AV, you don't know if it was locked or skill, but you're able to get those towers for some early caps. That is a really good way to do it, yeah. I always find like, it's obviously it's totally dependent on the groups you get. Like if you get a bad group, it's just, you just got to kind of farm honor as much as you can in there, but if you get a good group, you can really kind of reap it in. Okay, Eden, no problem, mate. Have a good one. Take care, and I'll hopefully see you soon. Thanks for joining the stream. I usually stream twice a week as it is. Typically it's Sundays and Wednesdays. I've not got a set schedule yet because I'm just testing things up. But I'll try and put an announcement on Twitch and YouTube, which I stream to. So you can follow me on there, mate. But yeah, it was nice chatting with you. Also, to follow that, I am looking at doing some good battlegrounds and some good PvP as well. That'd be really fun to do at max level. Into occupied territory, steal the Night Elf plans, Underelf Night Elf plans, and that's going to be a really good one. It takes us into a bit of Night Elf lore. Now, the more direct course of action that we're going to take to figure out what these Night Elves are really up to is to have you go to that island and steal any information that you can come by. I want you to head west down the road, out of town to Shalandis Isle, just off the coast. Go there and recover any plans they might have on the island or on their ship.
Stay the course.
I am forsaken. Embrace the shadow.
Rogue, I want you to reclaim Windrunner Spire. It's an honour, really. Windrunner Spire is the original home of Lady Sylvanas Windrunner, Queen of the Forsaken and former Ranger General of the Elves, but now it's been overrun by the mindless Scourge. To get there, take the road south until it branches. Take the right fork, and after crossing the Dead Scar, continue southwest. You can't miss it. Slay 8 Deathome Acolytes and 10 Fallen Rangers. It's a cash quest. That's always good. I mean, do you know what? It's really good to get money on this realm right now. That, I'd say that is the #1 tip, is to acquire gold, and you can just do really well on the auction house for gear. Everyone's selling up to get ready for BC. I need to see the quartermaster as well.
Be quick about your business.
So what can we get? That is a great upgrade. So we've got the Batskin belt. It gives us 2 agility and a bonus to attack power, which we need. And more importantly, it looks better, but not with these shorts. These shorts are killing us. Nope, that's not what I want. Got a few bits to sell as well. I thought I could actually do make bandages and sell at the same time, but I can't. It won't let me. That's nice. That's going to be good. Right, I think we're in a better place.
I have one-of-a-kind items.
I believe I can hear the dame's belly rumbling from here. I take it that you are here talking to me because you have what I ask you to obtain. So arrogant
Remember
tonight, the Blood Elves. Very well, these will do. No, don't describe them crawling around, I don't want to know. I'll work my magic upon these legs and they'll turn out to be quite tasty.
Farewell.
Right, I do need to work on my cooking a bit. What have we got? Nothing to use yet.
Anu Belore Delanar.
Anu Belore Delanar. Bring back 10 spinal dust to Magistrix Aminel at Tranquillin.
Remember the Sunwell. Salama Ashalanore.
Rotting hearts. I hear the Amani trolls eat their enemies' hearts to steal their strength. They might just be onto something, Kurakash. With the proper treatment, the hearts of the unliving can produce potent elixirs. Hunt down the zombies that roam the Dead Scar. Bring me their hearts. I'll show you the kind of enhancement we can perform to your physical prowess against the undead. Increases attack power by 30 against undead for 30 minutes. That's really nice too.
Hold your head high.
Wow, look at that sun. Beautiful. So, okay, so we're good here.
What do you seek? Be ready for anything.
Nice. Right, I think we're ready. What I'm probably going to do is we can head back, sell a few bits, see if we can't get cooking in a better place, and I think that's going to be it for this run. We've got a lot more to do. Next time we're going to go and do some more quests. We've got some 18 level quests yet. We've got Shadow Pine weaponry, we've got to get Spinal Dust. We've also got to do Clearing the Way and Underlight Ore Samples and the Far Strider Enclave. Also, I am going to be looking to try and get a dungeon in next time because we are a little bit, maybe a little bit over level. We're 15 now, so we can get the dungeon at Orgrimmar in at least, I think. It'd be really cool to get that. I don't think there's going to be any good drops, but quests and XP alone should be good.
The reckoning is at hand.
Wow, Golden Mist Special Brew increases maximum health by 70 for 1 hour. Your success at Golden Mist Village takes us another step closer to taking our land back. Don't fool yourself, Rogue. This fight is far from over. Here, you've more than earned this. You may need it when you go up against Windrunner Village. Say that 3 times.
Keep your wits about you.
Kurukaj, the final battle against the Ghostland Village is upon you. Windrunner Village, to the southwest, has been overrun by a large force of the more powerful Scourge shock troopers, Shades and Gargoyles. You will be the spear point of our offence by thinning out their numbers. Gather 6 phantasmal substance and 4 gargoyle fragments. Returning to Arcanist Vandril at Tranquillin in the Ghostlands. We get not a too bad dagger, but it's not great for us. The feet aren't great, but still, it's good XP.
Remember the sun well.
Wow, that's a really nice shield she's got. Okay, so we are all done here for now. Probably best to just kind of head back. Thanks for joining. I have appreciated you coming along for this episode. It's been nice to chat to a couple of you, and if you are watching this recorded, I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm looking at getting a few more done. I'm really enjoying this playthrough. It's kind of difficult when there's a new game mode or a new expansion to kind of decide what to do. But I feel like this is quite a good character to really level up. And also the Shaman playthrough I've got running as well on my YouTube channel. That's been a really fun one as well. Especially since I've been playing a bit of retail lately, so for me, kind of coming back to this, it kind of makes you a bit more savvy and aware of your surroundings. In retail, you can kind of button mash to get through things, whereas on this, you've got to kind of be a bit more tactical. How you play. So yeah, really enjoyable, and it helps to help out the channel if you can hit like and subscribe if you're on YouTube, or hit follow on Twitch. It's free to do and helps me out. And yeah, I'll get these sold and get ourselves ready for next time, and I'll see you then. Thanks all. Bye.